Darren, most important win of your tenure so far, would you say?
I think it was probably the most pressurised game that we've had as a group. Playing against a team that's below us, we knew that we had to get a result today just to make sure we kept that gap in the table. But I have to say the players' performance levels in the first half was absolutely fantastic, and we should have been 4-0 up.
It should have been 2-0 up inside 2 minutes, but you didn't let it rock you. You got those 2 goals in quick succession. It felt a deserved lead at the break as well.
And that's why I was pleased with the players, that their reaction to having 2 chances missed that were almost like open goals with one-on-one with a keeper, that they responded to that, because we took our goals really well. I think we caused them a number of problems, and it's like anything, they had nothing to lose. They started throwing numbers forward, and we had to deal with that threat. So overall I'm really pleased with the group, and they deserve that.
Felt defensively you were strong. I know they came back in it sort of out of nothing, but the goal itself, it wasn't like Salisbury carved you open. Is it just one of those things, the ricochet and such like?
I just think they were always in a position where he was going to have a go at them at half time, so we knew we were going to get that reaction. They were going to take more risk because they knew they had to win the game, so being 2-0 down, they threw more numbers forward, and therefore it looked a little bit scarier than what it was, but we were in total control of the game from start to finish.
What was it like just having Jordan Tilson? You called him a ball thief before the game, having him back out there.
Yeah, he's an unbelievable thief. He takes the ball off the opponents really well. He's always anticipating where the next ball's going to drop, and it's no shock that we've gone and won a game today and that he's back in the team.
I thought the first goal was really well worked as well, nicely finished off from Luke Russ, who didn't score at all last season. He's got 4 this. Are you almost asking him to go forward a little bit more, or is it just the way he's doing it himself?
Nah, I have asked him to be a little bit braver and picking time his runs a little bit more often in games, and he's done that, but it's like his composure. And he's been very clinical in front of goal, so it's nice to him to add to the tally as well as our forwards, and it's always good when you get a midfielder scoring from a midfield area.
And a forward scoring as well, Brad Ash, his first one since his debut. A difficult angle, but just being on the front foot so much after Salisbury, of course, restart the game.
We made sure their back line had to be threatened, which is why we had so many chances in the first half. We were making some real aggressive hard runs that they really struggled to mark. I thought we pressed the middle of the pitch really well, which gave us the opportunity to be able to dribble and drive and cause them real problems. I was so pleased that Brad scored, certainly after the chance that he missed in the first 5 minutes. He recovered really well. We all make mistakes, but as I said, he got the rewards and kept working extremely hard to get that chance.
And that block from Kieran Parcell at the end, good as a goal, wasn't it?
I always say, when I first came in against Chippenham, I felt we could have been out there all day and they wouldn't score. It was almost like do or die defending at the end there, and one thing you can rely on with KP, Jack Batten, Ollie Tomlinson, Rainsy, they're all going to throw their bodies behind the ball and make sure we screen and protect, and KP done a great job there.
Just a final one, Eastbourne on Saturday. They're on a pretty good run of form. They won this evening as well, but you'll have your home support behind them. They got behind you tonight as well, and that's what you might need against a team challenging at the top.
I think we'd rather play a team at the top. At home, we need to turn up and try and do something a little bit different. Teams have sat behind the ball, so hopefully Eastbourne will play a little bit more of an open game, which will allow us to be able to counter-attack them, because I think that's worked really well when teams have done that against us.
Well done, you got me happy and a lot of Bath City fans as well. Well done for your team this evening.
Brilliant, thank you, Mark.